Many people are making life-changing decisions based on voices they don't even understand. Is it God speaking or just your thoughts? If you get this wrong, you can miss your destiny. But today, God will open your ears. Today, we'll be looking at the topic, how to discern God's voice from your thoughts. One of the greatest desires of every believer is this: I want to hear God clearly. But the confusion comes because many voices are speaking at the same time. John 10 verse 27 says, "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me." So the problem is not that God is silent. The problem is discernment. There are three major voices that speak to man: God, your mind, and the enemy. And if you don't learn this, you will live in confusion. We'll be looking at different ways to discern God's voices from your thoughts. Number one, God's voice will always agree with Scripture. God will never lead you outside His word. Isaiah 8 verse 20 says, "To the law and to the testimony." If a voice tells you to do the following: compromise, sin, and disobey God, that is not God. God's voice is consistent with the Bible. Number two, God's voice produces peace even in difficulty. God may ask you to do hard things, but inside there is peace. Colossians 3 verse 15 says, "Let the peace of God rule in your hearts." Your thoughts produce the following: anxiety, overthinking, and fear. But God's voice produces calm assurance. Number three, God speaks gently, not with pressure. God does not force you. As we see in Revelation 3, verse 20, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock." He invites, He does not push. If you feel urgency with fear or pressure to act quickly, pause. That may not be God. Number four, your thoughts are driven by emotions. Your mind is influenced by the following: what you feel, what you see, and what you fear. Jeremiah 17 verse 9 says, "The heart is deceitful above all things. This is why you cannot trust every thought." Number five, the enemy's voice brings condemnation. The enemy accuses and discourages. Romans 8 verse 1, "There is therefore no condemnation." God corrects you, but He does not destroy you. If the voice says you are not good enough, or God has left you, this is not God. Number six, God's voice leads you to obedience and growth. God's voice will stretch you. Hebrews 12 verse 11 says, "No discipline seems pleasant, but yields righteousness." Even when it's uncomfortable, it leads to the following: growth, holiness, and purpose. The more time you spend with God, the easier it becomes to recognize His voice. You don't learn God's voice in noise. You learn it in relationship. If this message helped you, like this video Share it with someone who needs direction. And subscribe for more deep teachings.